I'm walking guys through my full shoulder workout that help me build up my shoulders in a short amount of time. I'm walking guys through what workouts I do, how many sets I do, and what part of the shoulder that works. The first thing I do is warm up my shoulders. I warm up my shoulders by doing lateral raises with a very light weight. During this workout, I suggest you try to follow the best form possible, and I'm going to show you how to do that. After your warm-up set, go get a heavier weight and do your real set. During any workout, you should be controlling the weight like I'm trying to do right here. I try to go to about my shoulder height and I go down slowly. During this workout, you should not be keeping your arm straight out. It should be a bit bended, almost like at a 90-degree angle. And don't shrug your shoulders because then you're going to start working your traps and not your shoulders. Like I said, I go all the way to my shoulder height. And once you feel tired and you can't go all the way to your shoulder height, that's fine. Just try to keep moving the weight up until you can no more. Here's an example of what I mean. I'm not going all the way to my shoulder height because I can't no more. During this workout, you have to make sure you lean a bit forward, keep your shoulders back, and lift up the weight like I said before. Here's an example of how it should look with no weights, and it should not look like that. This is how it should look all together with good form and controlling the weight. After you're done with that set, you have to go into your drop set because that was our last real set. A drop set is when you go grab a lighter weight so you could go even closer to failure. An alternative to this would be the cable machine lateral raises. If you have the handle on your left hand, then you should have your right foot over it. And make sure the machine is all the way to the bottom. The same amount of weight you did on the normal lateral raises, you should be able to do on the cable machine lateral raises. Keep the same idea as shoulder back and go all the way to shoulder height. The only thing I don't do for this one is lean forward. Besides that, it's pretty much the same thing. For this workout, you're going to do one warm-up set, 3 real sets, and 1 drop set. This is the muscle that's being worked with lateral raises. Don't forget to do the same amount of reps for each side. Now let's move on to the next workout. Next thing we're going to be doing is cable machine rear delt flies. Make sure it's a little bit above your head and there's no attachment for this one. Make sure you're keeping your arm straight out and there's no bend in it. After you have the attachment, make sure you take a step back and a step to the side so that you can increase the overall tension on the muscle. Now just make sure you grab the cable right and come pulling it down almost like if it was an axe. Similar to the lateral raises, you have to grab onto the machine. The most important part of the workout is when the cable goes back to the machine because that's when the rear delt has the most tension. This is what it should look like from a different angle. Trying to keep the weight slow and controlled and still trying to go close to failure. This is how it should look after putting it all together. Shoulder back, step left. Make sure you're grabbing onto attachment right. Keep your arm straight out and go as far back as possible and let it go across your body as much as possible. An alternative to this is the machine rear delt fly. Try to keep your chest facing forward and grab onto the machine. For this one, make sure your arm isn't going behind your back and make sure that you're going across your body as much as possible, similar to the cable machine rear delt flies. The last tip is just to keep your seat leveled and your feet stable. You're going to do this workout for 3 real sets. This workout works the rear deltoid. Now let's move on to the next workout. The next workout we're going to be doing is a shoulder press with dumbbells. Make sure your seat isn't too high up. Lift up the weight with your knees. Now just make sure you're positioned right to lift up the weight. For this workout, make sure you're keeping your shoulders back and your feet are stable on the floor. And you should not be arching your back because that's the reason why we put the seat a bit more back so that the weight wouldn't fall forward and it would be easier for us to push it up. Make sure not to keep your elbows all the way back and flare out during the workout. Keep them tucked and just push up. Make sure you're pushing all the way up and letting your elbows come down as far as they possibly comfortably can. And like I always say, make sure you're controlling the weight. An alternative to this is the machine shoulder press. Just keep the same idea. You're going to do this workout for 3 sets and 1 drop set. This workout works the front deltoid. Make sure you're taking 2 minutes and 30 seconds of break in between each set to maximize growth, unless you're going into the drop set. Or you're just warming up. That's my full workout. Now let's go see the end results. After a few months of hard work, this should be the outcome. I hope you guys like this video. Like, subscribe, and share for more. And this is Saul, and you already know Saul out.